Howdy everybody, welcome to Accounting 1101, Principles of Financial Accounting. I'm Professor Martin coming to you from Wilmington, Ohio, and we've got a beautiful day here in Wilmington today. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day wherever you may be. We are beginning our accounting journey today, and it's going to be a long journey. We're going to have a lot of different things that we're going to cover. My goal is to break it all down for you as simply as possible. That way it'll make it a little bit easier for you to learn accounting. A lot of stuff to talk about in the world of accounting. Where do we even begin? Well, I like to begin at Taco Bell, a place near and dear to my heart, because to learn about accounting, we need to know a little bit about what business is. After all, we're accounting for business transactions in accounting. So, what is a business exactly? Well, Taco Bell is a business, as I mentioned, one of my favorite businesses going. What does a business do? Well, they organize inputs, assemble them, process them to provide an output to a customer. Now, obviously, in the case of Taco Bell, those inputs might involve labor, the building, the equipment, and the raw materials that they use and put all that stuff together to crank out a taco or a burrito or a Mexican pizza or whatever it is you're getting at Taco Bell. Now, why would Taco Bell do all that? Go to all the trouble to make that delicious lunch that I sit down for at the Taco Bell in Wilmington 2 or 3 times a week. Why do they do that? Do they like me? Is that why they do it? Do they want to make me happy? Or do they really want to just share tacos? They got a great taco recipe and they want to share it with the world. Maybe that's part of it, but that's not the real motivation for a business, is it? The motivation for a business to take all those inputs and manipulate them and tweak them and create an output is to make a profit. That's why businesses go into business. They try to earn money. That's the goal. That is the end game, right? Now, of course, we have not-for-profit organizations. We have governmental organizations, and they're not organized to make a profit per se. They're organized to serve some kind of charitable end or to provide services to the taxpayer. All right? And so we're not talking about those in our class. We're focusing 100% on a business which is set up to make a profit. Profit is the goal. So what is profit? Well, profit is the difference between the amount the business gets from a customer and the amount they have to pay to get the inputs and process them. And so if we think back to Taco Bell, my little taco meal here, my double-decker taco and my volcano taco, both of which you can't get at Taco Bell anymore because Taco Bell likes to give you amazing things and then take them back from you. It drives me crazy. But let's say that I pay for my meal there. And then, of course, Taco Bell had to pay for the ingredients and all the inputs and the labor and the building and the overhead and all that good stuff. What I give Taco Bell and what they pay for all of the inputs is profit. So let's say I pay $5.89 for my Taco Bell meal, which is probably a little bit low. It's hard to get in and out of Taco Bell nowadays without, dropping $10 on it. But we'll just say I paid $5.89. That's the amount that I, the customer, gave Taco Bell. We'll assume that they paid $2.34 for all the inputs. $5.89 minus $2.34 is $3.55 in profit. They've made money off me. And you think of all the people that go in and out of Taco Bell, they're making money on every single customer, and all that adds up into millions of dollars of profit every year. And that's the goal. Profit is good. Profit is what keeps businesses going. So that's what a business is. They're in business to make profit. What is the role of accounting? We're here to learn accounting, right? What is our role? Our role in accounting is to gather information about the transactions that happened, take that information and summarize it, and then present it in the form of an accounting report that people can read and understand. A report that will tell people, hey, here's how much money the business made. Hey, here's what the business owns. Here's what they owe. All right, so that is our role in accounting, and that's what we're going to do in our class. Remember, we're going to be taking the entire term, and we'll be scratching the surface, and hopefully by the time we're done, you understand a little bit about the mechanics of bookkeeping, accounting, and also making and reading financial statements. Because after all, you may have heard, accounting is the language of business. You speak accounting, you know business, all right? Where we're going over the next couple of weeks here, we're going to talk about accounting rules and our rule book that we use in accounting. We're going to talk about analyzing and recording transactions. We're going to talk about how to take those transactions, summarize them to create an accounting report. And we're going to talk about how to interpret that accounting report. So even if you don't have any aspirations at all of becoming an accountant, you know, it hurts my feelings a little bit. I'm an accountant by trade, but I understand not everybody's going to become an accountant. That doesn't mean that you won't get value out of our class, because what we're going to teach you is not only how to do accounting, but we're also going to learn about how to read a financial statement. We're going to learn how to analyze and interpret a financial statement. And that is a skill you're going to use in any kind of business. Even if you never become an accountant, you still need to know how to do that, all right? And so I'm excited to share all that with you, and knowing that you're going to get something out of it, even if you don't become an accountant. Our first video, one thing I want to emphasize is that even though we're online, you're not on your own. I'm always available for help. Got the contact information right there. You can email me anytime. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you need to do kind of a face-to-face live tutoring thing, we can do Zoom or some kind of virtual meeting anytime during the week, and hopefully get you where you need to be if you have questions. So don't be afraid to reach out. I'm happy to help. That's why I'm here. That's why I get paid bucks. I'm not going to say big bucks. I'm going to say bucks. All right. Feel free to reach out anytime. We'll come back in our next video and talk about that accounting rule book that we're going to follow as we learn accounting. Until then, take care, everybody.